Have you ever questioned the loyalty of someone you consider a friend? Friendship is often built on a foundation of trust, mutual respect, and genuine care, but not all friends live up to these ideals. Some people in our lives may carry hidden motives or self-serving interests, wearing a mask of friendship while undermining us in subtle or unexpected ways. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in self-awareness and emotional resilience, provides insight into how to navigate these challenging relationships. By cultivating discernment and maintaining our emotional independence, Stoicism can guide us to recognize a treacherous friend without letting betrayal shake our inner peace. The Stoics taught that true friendship is a meeting of virtuous minds based on honesty, respect, and shared values. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, believed that we should choose friends who inspire us toward virtue and who act with integrity. A Stoic approach to friendships, therefore, involves observing not only what people say but also what they do, as actions reveal deeper intentions. This wisdom encourages us to be mindful of inconsistencies between words and deeds, helping us see beyond flattery or charm to understand a person's true character. When we notice behavior that doesn't align with authentic friendship, we're better prepared to manage our expectations and avoid unnecessary disappointment. How do we apply Stoic wisdom when doubts arise about a friend's loyalty? Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control: our own actions, responses, and boundaries. Rather than feeling hurt or betrayed by the actions of others, Stoics would suggest that we view such situations as opportunities to strengthen our judgment and emotional resilience. By approaching these moments with curiosity and self-reflection, we can learn valuable lessons about trust, forgiveness, and the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely support our growth. In this way, Stoic principles allow us to protect our peace while maintaining a clear understanding of who truly deserves the title of friend. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, like it and write your opinion through comments. After this introduction, we go to the main topic and examine 5 things in this case. Know a traitorous friend with 5 things. Number 1. Gossiping about you to others. One clear sign of a treacherous friend is when they gossip about you to others, revealing personal details you entrusted to them. Stoic philosophy values trust, honor, and integrity, and gossip directly violates these principles. According to the Stoics, words should reflect virtue, kindness, and truth. If a friend spreads harmful words behind your back, they betray not only you but also the moral values that should guide all friendships. Have you ever questioned why someone feels the need to discuss your private matters with others? Gossiping creates a dynamic of betrayal and manipulation that contrasts sharply with the Stoic idea of a virtuous and respectful friendship. Psychologically, gossip often stems from insecurity or the desire to elevate oneself by belittling others. When someone shares your personal issues or secrets with others, they are prioritizing their own social standing or amusement over your trust and well-being. This behavior reveals a lack of empathy and respect, qualities that are essential in any true friendship. In Stoic philosophy, a person's actions are judged not by their words but by the character they reveal. A friend who gossips fails this test of character, prioritizing selfish interests over loyalty and honor. Wouldn't a true friend, as the Stoics suggest, protect your reputation rather than use it as social currency? Moreover, the Stoics believed in maintaining a certain level of composure and responsibility in relationships. If a friend cannot exercise restraint in their speech, what other aspects of your life might they disregard? Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised that we should choose friends whose actions and values mirror our own. If gossip is one of your friend's habits, this may be a sign that their values do not align with yours, and it might be wise to reevaluate this relationship. After all, do you really want to confide in someone who might use your trust against you? In the end, A friend's gossip reveals more about their character than about the subject of their words. In recognizing this betrayal, one can draw from Stoic strength to remain composed and detached. Instead of retaliating, the Stoic approach would be to distance oneself from this toxic relationship and to focus on friends who prove their loyalty through actions rather than empty words. True friends should support and protect one another. And in moments like these, Stoic wisdom reminds us to seek connections that nurture and uplift rather than undermine and betray. Number 2. Lack of consistency in actions. A friend's inconsistency can be a troubling sign, one that often points to deeper unreliability or even betrayal. In the Stoic view, character is built on consistency between words and actions, as actions ultimately reveal the true nature of a person. When a friend is inconsistent, making promises they fail to keep or frequently changing their stance, it may suggest that their commitment to the friendship is weak. Do their actions truly align with their words, or are they simply saying what you want to hear? Stoic philosophy teaches us to look for integrity in relationships, where actions, not just words, demonstrate loyalty. Inconsistent actions can be emotionally taxing, creating a sense of instability and doubt in any relationship. Psychologically, this kind of behavior often signals a lack of reliability, which can erode trust over time. From a Stoic perspective, friendship should bring stability, growth, and virtue to our lives, but a friend who is unpredictable may bring confusion and disappointment instead. How can one build trust in someone who shifts so frequently, whose behavior feels more like chance than a dependable foundation? A Stoic mindset would encourage distancing from those whose values and actions do not align with their words. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of discerning reliable allies from those who merely seem friendly. For example, a friend who constantly cancels plans, offers conflicting opinions, or fails to support you when you need it most shows a lack of dependability. A Stoic would argue that such a friend is failing the test of character and does not contribute to a virtuous life. Epictetus reminds us that we should seek stability in our friendships, as surrounding ourselves with unreliable people only introduces unnecessary disturbance into our lives. Ultimately, a lack of consistency in a friend's actions may reveal a betrayal of trust that could harm your peace of mind and personal growth. Stoicism advises us to focus on friends who embody integrity, people we can rely on in both easy and difficult times. True friendship, as seen through Stoic eyes, is built on loyalty and reliability, qualities that nourish both individuals. By recognizing inconsistency as a warning sign, we protect ourselves and preserve our own peace. Number 3. Undermining your success. Another way to identify a treacherous friend is by noticing if they subtly or overtly undermine your successes. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate and support the achievements of others rather than letting jealousy cloud our interactions. A friend who responds to your accomplishments with criticism, indifference, or dismissive comments reveals a lack of genuine support. Have you ever noticed a friend who seems displeased by your success rather than genuinely happy for you? A true friend, as the Stoics would argue, finds joy in your joy rather than seeking ways to diminish it. Psychologically, undermining another's success often stems from insecurity. When a friend downplays your accomplishments, it may be a reflection of their own feelings of inadequacy or jealousy. A Stoic approach would not only recognize this insecurity but also seek to rise above it, avoiding the tendency to retaliate or feel hurt. Stoicism encourages us to see beyond others' reactions and understand their deeper motives without letting it affect our sense of self-worth. In the face of such betrayal, we are reminded to focus on our own values and to seek friends who genuinely celebrate our growth. An example of undermining could be as simple as a friend making passive-aggressive remarks about your achievements or questioning your abilities in front of others. Such actions subtly erode confidence and create a negative atmosphere in the relationship. For the Stoics, friendships should inspire mutual respect and growth. If a friend's reaction to your success is to belittle it, they reveal a lack of commitment to these principles. True friendship, according to Stoicism, is rooted in encouragement and honesty, and any behavior that weakens these qualities is a sign of treachery. In conclusion, friends who undermine your success do not align with the Stoic ideals of virtue and mutual growth. Instead of feeling diminished by their responses, a Stoic would encourage maintaining a strong sense of self and finding allies who uplift rather than hinder. Such friendships foster a supportive environment where both individuals can thrive without fear of jealousy or hidden agendas. By recognizing and distancing from friends who undermine, we create space for healthier, more supportive relationships based on respect and shared growth. Number 4. Only present during good times. One of the clearest signs of a treacherous friend is someone who only shows up during the good times, disappearing whenever difficulties arise. Stoic philosophy encourages us to value friends who stand by us consistently, not only when life is easy but also during our most challenging moments. In fact, according to the Stoics, adversity reveals a person's true character and intentions. When a friend only appears when things are going well, it's a reminder to reflect on whether this friendship is based on genuine respect and support. Ask yourself, would this friend be present in times of hardship, or are they here merely for the enjoyment and ease? Psychologically, people who only engage with others in times of pleasure or prosperity may be driven by self-interest. They may see friendships as a source of personal gain or entertainment rather than a mutual, supportive connection. When such friends disappear during difficult times, they reveal their lack of emotional investment in the relationship. This behavior aligns poorly with the Stoic ideal of friendship, where the true value of connection lies in shared values and mutual growth. It's crucial to ask yourself, does this person provide you with emotional support when it truly matters, or do they prioritize their own convenience above all else? One example of this type of friend could be someone who frequently attends social gatherings or celebrations but never checks in when you're facing personal challenges. They might be quick to celebrate your successes but absent when you need a comforting word or a supportive presence. Stoicism suggests that a true friend stands beside you through thick and thin, embodying resilience and loyalty. If a person only appears when life is easy, they may not align with these virtues. Such friendships can lead to feelings of disappointment and abandonment, especially when you realize that they only see you as a source of temporary satisfaction. Ultimately, identifying friends who are only present during good times can be freeing. By recognizing these patterns, you can focus on building connections with those who genuinely care and are willing to walk with you through both highs and lows. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize people who reflect our values and contribute positively to our lives. In cultivating genuine friendships, we strengthen our resilience and embrace the kind of loyalty that makes life richer and more meaningful, regardless of external circumstances. Number 5. Overly competitive behavior. Overly competitive behavior in a friend can signal a traitorous mindset, as it reveals a desire to surpass rather than support. In Stoic philosophy, true friendship involves collaboration and mutual encouragement, not rivalry. A friend who constantly compares or competes with you may be driven by jealousy or insecurity, which can eventually undermine the foundation of the friendship. Do you ever feel like this person sees your achievements as a threat rather than something to celebrate? Stoics would argue that a friend's self-worth should be independent of others' successes, as true contentment comes from within. Psychologically, excessive competition often reflects a lack of confidence or self-acceptance. Someone who feels the need to outdo others in a friendship may struggle with their own sense of worth, seeing others' accomplishments as diminishing their own. Such behavior can create tension and resentment, especially if their competitive spirit overshadows the friendship's foundation of support and trust. From a Stoic perspective, it's wise to avoid friends who prioritize winning over mutual respect. Instead of feeling encouraged, you might find yourself constantly questioning whether your achievements will cause friction rather than joy. For example, consider a friend who frequently tries to one-up you, whether it's by acquiring something better, talking up their achievements in response to yours, or downplaying your successes. While some friendly rivalry can be healthy, this behavior can become toxic if it leads to insecurity or a sense of inferiority. The Stoic approach reminds us to embrace a calm sense of self, where our accomplishments are ours alone and do not need to be measured against others. Instead of nurturing such tension, a Stoic would seek friends who inspire confidence and contentment, encouraging growth without competition. In conclusion, overly competitive friends can detract from the peace and stability that Stoic philosophy values in relationships. Rather than fostering unnecessary rivalry, a true friend should appreciate your success without feeling threatened by it. Recognizing and distancing from overly competitive behavior can bring emotional clarity and prevent unnecessary stress. By seeking out friends who truly share in our joys, we honor the Stoic belief in self-mastery and cultivate relationships grounded in mutual respect, making room for authentic growth in ourselves and our connections. I hope these Stoic teachings are useful and effective for you. My goal is to make your life better and more enjoyable. I will accompany you in this interesting and meaningful magazine.